Hello, I'm Ellie for Edu for Java, and this is a string tutorial number 2, where we're going to see the validation of the inserted data through the user interface. Let's do it with an example. We first copy the code of the class, adding 1, as we always do, copy into our project, paste. As you can see, it's a very simple code. Here we have the method show input dialog, which we have already seen in the first tutorial. And what we're going to do is add two numbers, n1 and n2. String is an object of the type word. To add them up, we're going to have to convert them in an integer type object. We can do new integer and pass the string as we are doing here, and it will be converted into an integer. We convert n1 and n2 into an integer, and in this way we can add two numbers. We can add the result in an int type. Here in new integer we have some conversions. I'm not going to go into detail, but I just want you to know that the integer is an object and int isn't. It is just a number. Just remember that integer is the representation of a whole number in objects, and int is the representation of a whole number but without using objects. Once we have the result here, we write the result is with R, the result, and we show it with a show message dialog. Okay, let's try it. The first number, for example, 2. The second number 3, and the result is 5. Okay, but what happens if instead of writing 5 in the first number, for example, I write hello, and the second number we write bye? What we have here is an error. What happened? When the program wanted to create a number from string hello, it was a problem because hello is not a number. So we had an error here. You click on the last sentence and we go to where the error is. We had an error here and here. To avoid this, what we do is when the user writes something, we have to validate it. It has to be a number. So the user is not going to write hello or bye-bye. We do this copying the second example, the class adding 2. Here we have a new code. As we can see, it is similar to the last one. The first line here is the same, but then I create a function isNumber, which tells me if it's a number or not. And I pass my string as a parameter, n1. This function will return 2 if it's a number or false if it's not. Here we've got the exclamation is the negation. In this sentence, what we are saying that if it's not a number, I'm going to ask for a number. I write this inside a while so that I repeat this till the user gives me a number. Invalid first number, please insert another number. When the user gives me a number, it comes out of the while and I ask for the second number here. And I start again. If the user doesn't give me a number, I ask him for another number. Again and again till it gives me the number. When we have the two numbers, we then have them mapped, and here we show the result as before. How is this function? I can come here, press click and put the mouse on it, and it takes me where the function is. This function receives a string as a parameter and returns a boolean, true if it's a number and false if it's not a number. Here in the first line, the integer class has a method parseInt, which is the one which converts a string into a number, and this method gives us an error if it can't do the conversion. We have to put it inside a try and catch, so when it can't do the conversion, it throws an exception, and in the catch we return false, and if there is no error, it goes into the next line here and it returns 2. With this function, I have an easy way of knowing if my string is a number or not. It will return 2 when it is, and it will return false when it isn't. This is not the most elegant way, but I wanted to keep the tutorial simple, so we're going to leave it this way. Okay, let's run it. First number, for example, age. As you can see, invalid first number, please insert another number. D, R, says. Okay, it's going to go on that way till I give him a number. Accept. Then it goes to second number to add. I can do the same here. F, H, Y, and then I give him a number, 4. The result of the addition of 3 and 4 is 7. What we've just seen here is important. In the user interface, it is important we make a validation of the user input. This is a typical problem we will have to resolve when we're working with user interfaces. Okay, this is all for this tutorial. See you in the next one. Bye.